Hello, today we are going to talk about managing conflicts at the workplace. Conflicts at the workplace can cause a lot of stress, frustration, and anxiety. They can also cost a company a lot of money and less time for employees.
She is absolutely right. The total value of lost work time due to stress is estimated to be $1.7 billion. Job stress is a key driver of healthcare costs. According to the Journal of Occupational Environmental Medicine, healthcare expenditures are nearly 50% greater for workers reporting high levels of stress.
Being able to recognize some specific behaviors will be key warning signs to help better understand the situation and help to recognize conflicts. There are 4 behaviors that you should be able to recognize. 1. Criticism. 2. Contempt. 3. Defensiveness. And lastly, stonewalling.
The first behavior is criticism or complaints about each other. Criticism isn't always bad, but it becomes counterproductive when it focuses on people's personality. Statements such as, "You always have to be right," or "You never listen" focus on attacking the person and assigning blame.
The second behavior is contempt. When co-workers show contempt for each other by insulting each other and attacking each other's self-worth, this can cause distress and anxiety. Defensiveness is the third warning sign. It is easy at the workplace to be protective of your work and ideas, and take it personal when some other co-worker critiques your work.
The final behavior is stonewalling. Stonewalling or withdrawing from the conversation. At the workplace, stonewalling can be stressful because those employees will keep everything on the inside and are more likely to have health problems or become more unhappy at work.
When conflict happens at the workplace, understanding the 4 behaviors will benefit you in understanding the situation. How you deal with the conflict can be broken down to 4 processes. It can be as simple as remembering the word calm.
In this short video clip by CRM Learning, we will discuss the acronym CALM.
CRM Learning is proud to offer a program that takes the pain out of conflict resolution. What to do when conflict happens. All too often, people avoid conflict, or they react emotionally.
Yo, man, have I ever been hurt? That's not the point. Safety's a high priority around here.
This program teaches that successfully resolving conflicts requires a different approach, where you calmly, respectfully, and constructively communicate with the other person and work with him or her to resolve the issue. The program uses a simple formula for handling conflict called the CALM model. The CALM model uses 4 steps to move your reaction from an emotional one to a more rational and constructive one. In the first step, you clarify the issue. This critical step requires that you take time to answer some logical questions that help you clarify what's really going on and help you prepare to talk to the other person about the conflict.
If I was the other person, how would I want to be approached?
The second step is to address the problem. This is where you communicate directly with the person with whom you have the conflict.
It's really important to me that we work together to resolve our differences, Sarah.
In step 3, you really listen to the other side's point of view. And in step 4, you manage your way to resolution. In this section, you explore solutions and decide on a course of action. What to do when conflict happens is a unique approach to conflict resolution in that it pays special attention to the preparation phase. Taking the time to properly analyze a conflict and prepare your approach ahead of time will set you up for a successful resolution. Featuring workers from multiple industries in real-life work situations, What to Do When Conflict Happens models the right behaviors and provides the tools that will make it possible to resolve almost any disagreement.
Now that you have watched the short video by CRM Learning, you have a few tools to be better prepared for workplace conflict. We would like to mention a few more points about dealing with workplace conflict. These 5 tips on managing conflict, emotional tension and anger.
Tip number 1, take notice. When you feel threatened by what someone is saying to you, resist the temptation to defend yourself or to shut down, stonewall the other person's communication. It will take this kind of discipline to become an open, trusting communicator.
Tip number 2, Take responsibility for your feelings to avoid blaming others. Notice when blame shifting begins to leak into your speech. Try not to use words like, "you make me." Instead use phrases like, "I feel angry when." Tip number 3, learn to listen. If you can listen and respond in a way that is more like a mediator or a counselor, this will bring peace and solutions to the conflict more quickly. For example, on the one hand, I understand that you really need the raise, and on the other hand, I represent the company, whose funds are very scarce at this time. Is there a way that I can work on your compensation package that does not involve cash?
Tip number 4, wait a few days. Cool down, take a breath. Take a few days to cool down emotionally when a situation makes you feel intense feelings, such as anger or rage. As time passes, we will be able to be more objective about the issues and to work out the situation more clearly.
Tip number 5, the last tip. Make a decision to speak with decorum. How you talk to someone can make a difference. If you are nice and polite, speak in a manner that is non-confrontational, that will help to make a potential work conflict become a work discussion.
We can also use these 5 approaches to help with a more desirable solution to workplace conflict. 1. Competing. 2. Avoiding. 3. Accommodating. 4. Compromising. 5. Collaborating.
Competing is a strategy for managing conflict wherein your goal is to win while the other party loses.
Avoiding is a strategy for managing conflict that involves ignoring or failing to deal with the conflict. Accommodating is a strategy for managing conflict that involves giving in to the other party's needs and desires while subordinating one's own.
Compromising is a strategy for managing conflict in which both parties give up something they want so that both can receive something they want. Collaborating is a strategy for managing conflict that involves working toward a solution that meets both parties' needs.
In closing, workplace conflicts can be a problematic issue. We all have jobs and spend lots of time at the office and with others that are not loved ones. How we deal and interact with our friends and co-workers at the office should be understood, and by using some of the tools and tips we have learned today, this may help come to a better resolution than just a negative conflict.
Just remember that conflicts don't always have to be bad, and remember some of the things we talked about today, and remember to be nice to each other in any situation. Thank you for your time, and have a nice day.